of all, I want to thank you all for coming out and volunteering as a studio audience for our sitcom by the name of Gladys in Wonderland. I will be your director, Kate Keaton, and there are a couple of rules. One, if someone says something funny, you laugh. All right? Don't hold back. If you've been holding back a goofy laugh all your life, now's the time to bring it out. All right? Number two, when you see the applause sign light up, go ahead and cheer. Come on, tell me some more cheering. Come on, let's hear it. There we go. All right, so y'all seem to have it down, so I think we're good there. So if there's going to be any lack of participation, just know I'm watching, and there's going to be some scolding, okay? So, all right, so a couple questions before we move forward. Has anyone traveled a long distance to get here? Like more than an hour, 2 hours? Yeah, where are you from? Kansas City. Wow, very nice. Yeah, awesome. So, do we also have any groups here today? Anybody here for our actors? Yep. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, raise the roof. All right. Okay, so I just want to say we are grateful to the Methodist Church for providing the venue for our production. Can I get some applause for them, please? Thank you. And we can't thank our sponsors and you guys enough for helping us put this together for the community. So big round of applause. Speaking of sponsors, tonight's production is brought to you by the support of our members and the following skits level sponsors. Nico Fishing. These actors will certainly be fishing for your laughs tonight. Freedom Bank, who funds Mort's travel fees. Willis Insurance Agency, providing life insurance for anyone who finds death knocking on their door. AmeriCorp US, building docks for relaxing on that last vacation you always wanted. Depot Diner, one of Gladys's favorite joints to get a good meal. Branson Screen Printing, supplying Death's new suit. Our ticket sponsor is Dooley. Go ahead and bring Dooley up here. He's a good boy. Dooley truly appreciates you being here and enjoying the show. Thank you, Dooley. Thank you. So angel sponsorships have been given by Nita Jane Ayers, Realtor, Mayor of Branson West, whose infectious laugh has enhanced our performances for years, and John and Lynn Characters, whose money helped satisfy Gladys's donut obsession. If either of you here tonight, do you mind standing up?
Come on, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much for your generous donation. And another generous donation and director sponsorship has been given by Blake Robbins, Robbins Financial, who asked to do something special for skits. His donation made it possible to enhance our lighting and sound abilities, as you will observe in tonight's performance. If you're interested in sponsoring our shows, go to skitsmo.com and see what options we have available. You can have a spot in our playbill or even a shout out on stage. So special thanks to the Table Rock Lake Community Foundation, Neighbors and Friends of Table Rock Lake, Tri-Lakes Board of Realtors Good Neighbor Fund, and the Missouri Arts Council for their continued support of skits. There will be a 15-minute intermission after the first act. This is a great time to visit the snack bar in the back with all the proceeds going to the Harvest Community Garden Club. You're encouraged to be generous for the cause. Now, if you can please silence your cell phones and enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
Okay, waiting on Kate. Getting ready to start the cue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready. There we go.
There she was with orange juice on her cereal. A bowl full of brown stuff with a sticky mess of orange glue on top of it. I said, Mom,
Turn my
did you put orange juice on your Wheaties? Why not? She says, it's all going to the same place. And
Oh, that's 79. Killed when a truck rounding a bend veered into the path of his car. Now I wonder what kind of truck it was. I wish they put that in the paper. I mean, was it carrying cat food or potato chips? Think of it. Oh, Herman, crushed by an 18-wheeler full of Doritos. Imagine the crumbs.
Uncle Frank says we should have put the house in my name years
Okay, so
ago.
when Marianne
Then we
goes
could make the
backstage,
right decisions
we
now.
need to reposition her mic
But
a
it
little
was
bit higher.
hers. How could I do that? And now it's so hard to know what's going on in Vermont.
And did the Doritos people send something to the funeral parlor? I mean, maybe a floral arrangement with chips and dip on the side. We extend our deepest sympathies, and we dare you to eat just one.
Her friend Mildred says that when she calls Mom, sometimes she goes on and on about Dad, like he just left to go get the paper. He's been gone 14 years now, but I'm beginning to wonder if she thinks he's still around somewhere.
Or maybe it was a truck full of cat food. And suppose he hated cats his whole life. Oh, think of it, poor old Herman, creamed and sent to his eternal reward by a truck chock full of meow mix.
When I say, Mom, what did you have for lunch? She says, I had lunch for lunch tonight. What else? So I tell her I'm worried she's not getting the proper nutrition. Sure I am, she says. I had some of that juice last week with chocolate syrup on it. Sometimes she just cracks me up.
Or maybe
I want you guys to check
it
on the
was a chicken
side of it too. There's
truck.
this
Oh,
little
imagine the
spot
feathers
there.
flying, egg yolks splattered all over the median
Can't
strip.
have it. Let's go all the way up.
And did they chase the chickens back into the crates before or after they carted old Herman off to the morgue? I wonder about things like this.
The idea of her living alone and getting worse and worse is keeping me up nights. Uncle Frank says it's only a matter of time before
We're gonna go
something
ahead
happens.
and we're gonna have to check her mic, and we're gonna have to check her the gain on her mic.
George always said check
Yeah,
the death
George.
notices every
Her
morning.
mic is on,
And if you
we're
don't
getting
see your
it,
name in it,
but
you
for
might
whatever
as well
reason,
get
the
dressed and
mic
comb your
isn't
hair, cause
getting
ain't
it.
nobody else wanna do it. I just love to read the old bits. Well, now,
Yeah, I want you to go ahead
how on earth would that be this early
I
in the
want you to go ahead
morning?
and check the side of it. There's a gain slider. Make sure it's on the left.
Hey there, is this 626 Sudbrook Lane?
Oh, well, if it isn't, the mailman sure has left a whole lot of stuff here that doesn't belong.
Ah, well then you must be Gladys Overmeyer. Top of the morning, and do I have news for you?
Oh, did I win the lottery? Do you have a check made out for $1 million?
No. Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Mort, and I am your angel of death.
My what?
Like death, kick the bucket, buy the farm.
Did Mildred send you? I have told that girl 100 times she ought to lighten up. Angel of death. That's a good one. Oh my, where are my manners? Please have a seat.
Well, thank you. Don't mind if I do.
You know, Doris says I shouldn't let people in. She says you never know if they might be crooks or perverts. But crooks and perverts don't really go running around in white suits now, do they?
Oh, well, not November anyway.
Well, make yourself at home. Can I get you something? a piece of cake maybe, or a cream donut?
Oh, no, thank you. I've got to watch that excess baggage. Otherwise, I'll be getting my neck suit from Omar the tent maker. Ugh. But enough about me. I've come here today to tell you.
Oh, you're here to sell me something, aren't you? It wouldn't happen to be a vacuum cleaner by any chance. I sure could use one. My Electrolux is shot.
No, I'm actually here to tell you.
Oh, an electric broom?
No, I'm not in sales. I do, transportation. You know, George and I, we traveled together once.
Well, you knew George? Well, we've never met before, have we?
Oh, no, I never meet anybody until they're ready to go. And you are ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to go.
Go where?
Oh, well, like I said, I just do transportation.
Well, now that sounds a little far-fetched to me. I mean, people just up and go with you without even
Well,
knowing.
yeah, of course they do. It's just a question of when.
I thought it was a question of where.
Look, dearie, like I said, all the details get figured out along the way. I've come to escort you to
is this like a date?
This is it. The date you're set to go. Gladys Overmeyer, this is your death.
You sound like that Buzz Collier off that old TV show. Or wait a minute, was he on Beat the Clock?
Look, dearie, all I know is you're shuffling off this mortal coil. You're going out to go. You've got your sailing orders. You know, think of this as your big exit. You're going out to sea. The sands of life are slipping down.
All right, but I've just never heard of such a thing.
Get serious.
Well, okay, maybe I've heard of it, but still, it's a little sudden.
Sudden? How old are you?
You are not supposed to be asking a lady that. I mean, I've had a few birthdays.
A few? Hold on. Try, 87.
Everybody says I don't look a day over 85.
Oh! You're a riot, sweetheart. Oh, dude. And I still say you're going.
Well, this is just a fine how do you do. I mean, you get up one morning, eat a donut, read the paper, and then some clown in a good humor suit says you're gonna die.
You want me to wear all black and carry a scythe? Oh, why be so dreary?
Oh, so death is just a bowl of cherries then, huh?
I mean, sure enough, first you're here, and then you're there, and everybody knows that, right?
Well, still, it's just a little sudden. I mean, this MSGR stuff is just for the birds. Besides, I can't go today. I have to put recycling out. It's bottles and cans. Oh, well, wait a minute. Is it newspapers?
Oh, that's so rich.
It's a busy week.
What, you gotta, clip more coupons, or what, eat another cream donut?
Well, now, you really don't expect me to up and down and leave behind 3 cream donuts now, do you? Besides, Doris just brought me some bananas and there's still a little cream.
So I'm supposed to wait for your bananas to ripen.
Well, what if somebody comes to the door?
Stick a note out. Stepped away for a while. Look, dearie, read my lips. This is it. Your big finale.
Well, maybe I am not ready for my big finale.
Well, I didn't want to mention it, but some people think you are, and your date just got moved up.
Well, there's people that want me to go.
Oh, well, 3 people, actually, and when we get 3 or more calls, in case it comes up for review, and well, here I am.
Who are they?
Oh, well, that's not really important. You've lived a good life.
Wow!
Yeah, okay, you asked for it. Frank.
around the block 3 times a day. Now, going to the store is one thing, but really to go out the door and around the block and back in with nothing to show for it, I mean, what kind of sense does that make?
They call it, exercise.
I call it applesauce. Wait a minute. You said there was 3. Who said there was 3?
Mildred.
Oh, my best friend. Well, if that don't beat all. Well, they've all got a hell of a nerve. I mean, if they all think that I'm going to keel over and die on their say so, well, they got another thing coming.
Great, you know. One of those. You know, one of those.
What a what?
Look, dearie, when I show up and tell people that it's their time to go, most take a philosophical approach. They say, I've lived a good life, I've packed my bags, and I'm ready to meet my maker.
Well, I never packed my bags until the last minute, and I have met everybody that I want to meet. Well, except for Clark Gable. I always did want to meet Clark Gable.
And where do you think he is?
Well, can I think about this for a little?
All right. Look, I'm not allowed to force the issue, but in the meantime, you'll be getting some visitors, and when they're gone, you can decide whether you want to stay or go.
I'm getting company. Who's coming?
Well, for starters, that sparkling brother of yours with the effervescent personality, Frank. And by the way, they won't be able to hear me or see me.
Why not?
Oh, well, because I'm only visible to those who are, ready to go. I'm sorry. Did I scare someone out there? You better get the door. I'll be back.
Oh, see, he's got a hell of a nerve. Man, I can't even believe it. Frank, what a pleasant surprise.
Our brother has to keep an eye out for his sister. Ma would have wanted it that way. Besides, Myrna had to bring the olds in for a 6-month checkup, and she gets her hair done today. I said, I may just as well go check up on Gladys.
Well, how nice. Me, Myrna's hair, and the Oldsmobile all on the same schedule. You want some coffee, Frank?
Oh no, never drink coffee. Can't remember the last time I drank coffee.
I drink it all the time.
And what do you do with the cup after you drink that stuff?
I usually wash it out.
You get yourself a magnifying glass and take a close look at the inside of that cup. That's what I did. I don't want my insides looking like that. That's why I started drinking water. Only water. 5 times a day.
Don't you get tired of drinking just plain old water?
No, indeed. Myrna and I have come up with a whole range of different ways to take it in. Believe you me, I get out of bed in the morning and I can't wait to get to the table. That's when Myrna hands me a mug, warm H2O. Starts the day off with a bang, I tell you.
Knows it.
Mid-morning, Myrna boils it. Pours it into a bowl, puts a towel over my head. And I sit and inhale the steam. Talk about a pick-me-up. I am ready for anything after that. After my nap, I like to take it in a glass. Chill. No ice, though. Don't want to get cold in the stomach. Mid-afternoons, sometimes I take it warm, sometimes not. We decide on the spur of the moment. of the time.
Well, everybody's got something.
And what does the doctor say?
Well,
Well, what?
well, that's what he says. I look at him, he looks at me, and he goes, well.
And then?
Well, then Doris takes me home. And sometimes we stop and get a shrimp salad sandwich or maybe chicken salad on rye. And then I have me a slice of Boston cream pie.
Has he checked your glucose lately?
My what?
Glucose. Sugar. That's very important.
Oh, I don't know. Why can't I just eat what I want to eat?
The leopard never changes its spots.
Leopard?
Well, I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Old Doris used to teach Dooley to jump over the back gate, and he's getting up there.
You never change, Gladys. You're always drifting through life. Never setting a course and sticking to it. Letting yourself be blown about like a leaf in the wind. Like some bit of floats in the jetsam adrift on the sea.
You always did like boats, Frank.
Go ahead, have your laughs. In the end, you've only yourself to blame.
Myself to blame for what?
My big sister, just look at you.
Well, you don't like this duster? I mean, I thought it was okay for just jumping into in the morning. Although, had I known what this particular morning was going to bring, I might have chosen something.
Gladys, Gladys, Gladys.
Frank.
I told Myrna I'd come.
Yes, I know. Well, she gets her hair done and the olds get serviced.
I knew right from the start. But you know what she said? She said, Frank, Gladys will always be Gladys.
Is that what she said?
Those were her very words.
Well, Myrna's just a gem. I mean, you couldn't have done any better for a second wife. Oh, did I say that?
Oh, knew Gladys. You know she did. Sometimes she'd look at you and just shake her head.
And that meant?
She knew. The woman knew.
So it wasn't just the looking, it was the looking and the shaking?
It's like banging your head against a brick wall. You know you should stop.
I should say so.
God knows I've tried.
What, banging your head or stopping banging your head?
Time and time again, I've
You
tried.
always have been a very trying person, Frank.
But you come to a bend in the river, and the current just carries you away.
Maybe I should be writing this down.
I've done all I can do. I've said all I can say.
Oh, if I could only count on that.
I'm worn out, I tell you.
Well, you do look a little tired, Frank.
Well, Myrna said I could take my nap here, and then she'd come by and pick me up later.
Here, huh? Well, how thoughtful of Myrna.
Well, I'll just lie down here in your bed in the spare room. I take a nap every morning. Then I'm up at 12:15, sharp as a tack.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Oh, well, he's a real bundle of laughs, isn't he?
Yeah. George used to say Frank's idea of a good time was rolling pennies in those little cardboard tubes you get from the bank. Still, there's no reason for me to want to check out.
Maybe this next visitor will convince you.
Who?
Oh, well, she's parked in her car right this minute.
Well, I never seen her before. Who's she?
Oh, you want to stick around and find out, don't you?
Well, of course I do. am, Dad.
All right. Suit yourself. I love my work.
Oh, yeah. Come. Mommy, goodness sakes.
Hello, Mrs. Undermayor. Good morning to you. We are so glad to be here.
Who are
Allow me to properly introduce myself. May I put this down first?
I guess so.
Denise Dean's the name, and you are white. Don't tell me Gertrude Undermayor, correct?
Well, no,
We are so pleased to make your acquaintance.
are you sure you have the right house?
626 Sudbrook Lane, correct?
Well, yes, but my name, Miss, Day, you said?
That's fine. You go right ahead and call me Doris Day. Lots of my HPs do.
You're what?
Homebounds. Actually, the complete term is homebound seniors. That's HBS's to us. I am Denise Dean, as I said, and I will be your personal Homey Meals for Homebounds representative. Well, I always hesitate when I say that because I used to work for the Howdy team. You know, visiting people when they've just moved into a neighborhood. You see, I used to work for the Howdies, and now I'm with the Homies, and sometimes I get the Howdies and the Homies mixed up. Anyways, I'll be bringing you your food from now on. Didn't they tell you?
Bringing me my food?
Yes, indeed. The plan was set up by, let's see, Doris Wynant. That would be your daughter.
Doris sent you?
Exactly. She spoke with Miss Seawald probably, or it may have been Mr. Dawson. Sometimes he mans the phones while Miss Seawald is out. That's the only time I feel comfortable saying that, you know, man the phones, woman the phones. Sounds so awkward, don't you agree?
I guess so.
At any rate, someone should have been in touch with you. As soon as your daughter's call came in, you were put in the setup cycle, and the first move we make is to evaluate your particular situation.
My situation?
Oh, yes. Step 2 is an in-depth needs assessment critique. Actually, that's a two-parter. The first part is the assessment of your needs, or in lieu of the party making the actual assessment by his or herself, the primary personal representative could be named. But it's always best to put it outside. The third you could say it is or is not needed, and or whatever not needed, that's the different by the individual. But that's only the A part of step 2.
There's a B part?
Absolutely, Mrs. Undermayor.
Meyer. Overmeyer. My name is Gladys Overmeyer.
Are you sure?
About my name? Yes, I think so.
There must be an error somewhere. Oh. Ah, well, there you are. Overmeyer Gladys L. My goodness, you were right.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That explains a great deal. Ordinarily, I work with the ITP proving, and I don't often pick up the Hughes disease. Naturally, I wondered how you ended up on my sheet. Now I see you were really I2P all along. Where were we? Oh, yes. Our assessment takes up the physician's analysis balance with the home preferences. Still with me?
Kind of.
Let me explain using what I call my pickle preference example. Let's say that you like dill pickles.
I don't like those pickles.
Well, let's just say for the sake of my little example that you do. Now, you like dill pickles, but your medical professional has indicated on his N-EV, that's the nutritional evaluation form, that dill pickles are medically contraindicated. Too much sodium? Maybe. What do we do?
Am I supposed to tell you the answer?
Well, while we would dearly love to provide you with dill pickles, there would be a flag on your chart for the dietitian.
Oh, green, I guess.
What?
Well, the color of the flag. Pickles, green.
Oh, that is to you, Mrs. O'Reilly. So, shall we see what we have here today?
Oh, I'm all with Twitter, aren't you?
If I have to eat all this stuff, you gotta help me.
Oh, heavens no. The personal representative is never allowed to sample anything on the tray. All this yummy food is for you, alone.
She can't see me. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know this is an exciting morning for you.
Oh, you don't know the half of this?
Oh, just look. Sauteed medallions of liver, a valuable organ meat and today's protein element, served on a bed of wild brown rice. That's for fiber, to ensure adequate refuge for digestion and elimination. We all know how important that is.
I hate liver.
Oh, you're the one that wanted to stay.
Preconceived notions about how things taste. Tisk, tisk. Denise doesn't tolerate that. You're going to take teensy little bites, and before you know it, that piece of liver will just poof, disappear.
Oh, we haven't fun yet.
Look what else is here. Garden fresh vegetable essential medley. That's for all those vitamins and minerals. Minus butter, salt, and pepper, of course. Those are the no-nos according to your medical professional. You'll notice that the red beans, cauliflower, and broccoli have been pureed because of your decision situation. For dessert, you'll have a generous serving of blueberry jello. Hello! Some of my seniors say it leaves their lips blue, but it's such a pretty color on the tray, don't you think? I'll bet you can hardly wait to dig in. And while you do, we'll have a nice little chat to get to know one another better. I'm going to be coming every day. And we don't want to be strangers, do we, Mrs. Over Under?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to put her some. You know what she said to me the other day? She said, I'm going to dance with moms. I said, you can't do that. Why not? She says. Because, I said, your mom's not there. Oh, where is she? She said. She's gone. I said. Gone? Where? Mom, I said, your mother's dead. She died a long time ago. Are you sure? She says to me. What about Pop? Him too? Yes, I said, him too. Humph, she says. So I took her over to the mirror. Look, I said, Mom, you are 87 years old. If your mother were alive, she would have to be 110. Ow, she says to me, you're so silly. Mom's not 110. Of course she's not 110, I said. She died. She died a long time ago, and you forgot. How can I forget something like that? She says. I don't know, I said, but you did. So she sits there for a moment, takes a couple of bites of her donut, and then very carefully takes the tissue paper and covers the rest and closes the box. Barb, she said, it's all ready for me to take it. Take it where? I asked. Ready for me to take it when I go down to see Mom. Ah!
I thought that woman would never leave. Any more liver and blue jello, I slit my throat.
Well, that would surely wrap things up fast, wouldn't it?
Oh, you never give it a rest, do you?
Oh, it's my job.
Oh, like her. Well, she sure was into her job.
And what about that story she was always yapping about how she drove her car into the side of that woman's house?
Oh, yeah. And before she even stopped to see if anybody's hurt, she takes off.
Just so the meatloaf on the tray won't get cold.
Yes, she got a ticket for leaving the scene of an accident.
But she gets the meatloaf there on time. Unbelievable.
Well, it was probably lousy meatloaf anyway.
Well, what makes you say that?
Well, everybody's meatloaf is different.
It is?
Well, sure. I mean, heck, Grandpa Sanders, for instance. Now, that was meatloaf to write home about. Well, not that you ever did, because you was already at home when you was eating it. Now, Aunt Sophie's, oh, that was another story altogether. Man, you could wrap that up and use it as a doorstop.
You know, like, heavy? You mean?
Oh, like a brick. Yeah, and then whenever anybody had a baby shower, she made this thing called frosted meatloaf salad. What was that? Well, she took 2 cups of shredded veal and cucumber, mayonnaise, sour cream, cottage
You
cheese.
know what? Never mind.
Weak stomach, huh? Well, yeah, just be glad you didn't have to eat it.
Oh, no. It's not that. I just, I start hearing all these things, and then I just don't want to hear them anymore.
All right. I mean, I was just trying to make a little conversation where it helps to pass the time.
May I remind you that time is the one thing that we are running out of?
Yes, as you.
Look, dearie, the more I get stuck with the personal matters like your Aunt Sophie's or Sally's meatloaf, the more I get stuck. I'm supposed to take you from here to there, and that's all I'm supposed to do.
No, here to there, here to there. You sound like a broken record. And I still say I'm not ready to go.
Right.
But I am. Considering.
Progress!
Tell you the truth, I've been thinking about my obit. What's it gonna say?
Gladys Overmeyer died at age 87. Blah, 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 blah.
See, that's the whole problem right there. My blah 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 is just so blah. I mean, all I got is Gladys is dead. She baked a mean pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, you've done more than that.
Oh, yeah? Okay, try this. The Windex Company held a moment of silence today in memory of Gladys Overmeyer. She was crackerjack at cleaning windows. People came for miles around to gaze at their reflection in her double panes. I mean, why couldn't I have been somebody famous? Maybe like a flamenco dancer. Or maybe a famous painter. Or lover of a famous painter.
Look, what happens before I show up with people is not really my concern, and besides, isn't it a little late for that?
Well, where does that leave me? The gas and electric company mourns Gladys Overmeyer's loss because she paid her bills on time.
Okay, so it hasn't necessarily been a life full of headlines, but...
Why couldn't I have a really dramatic death?
Okay, so now we're just supposed to make up for the last 87 years of blah.
Well, I heard about this woman once. She was 91. She loved the opera. Never missed a performance at the Met. Now, she didn't have a lot of money, so she had to, sit up in the rafters there in the third dress circle or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, one night, she has a heart attack, falls over the rail of the balcony, and lands in that orchestra pit. What a way to go! I mean, think of the headlines.
Angry opera patrons storm box office after an old lady swan dives into a tuba.
Yeah, why couldn't I have a dramatic death like that?
You want a swan dive into a tuba?
Well, actually, I never really was very good with heights.
Well, all you'll have to do really is just sit in a chair.
What
and,
chair?
Honestly, any chair, and I wouldn't wait too long because, your tempest is fugigating all over the place.
Well, what does that mean?
It means times are running out, and I didn't want to say it, but they're pushing real hard for a you-know-what.
What? You know what?
Nursing home.
No.
I'm telling you, if you don't come with me, you'll be there before the New Year's rolls around.
Well, that's not fair.
C'est la vie.
Hey, don't you be talking
No.
foreign to me,
Whoa,
mister.
whoa.
Say, you're a pretty powerful fella, aren't you?
I mean, well, in certain circles, hey, what are you trying to get at?
Well, I was just thinking maybe I could just give it a try.
Whoa, are you kidding me? No, once you're dead, you're dead.
Oh, no, I mean the nursing home. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Maybe I would love it there. Maybe I'd be the Miss America of the whole place.
Get ready for Putin.
You've been nursing home.
Well, yes, but only as a guest, never as an inmate.
You're just asking for another delay, aren't you?
Well, what else have you got to do today?
All right, look, all right, you got me. But if this whole nursing home thing doesn't work out, I am pushing real hard for curtain number
Go
2.
for it.
Okay.
Get my assault toucher.
This is it, huh?
You got it.
So, I just, sit here.
What, do you want a velvet cushion or something?
Oh, well, it's kind of comfortable.
I am just so very happy for you.
Pardon me. You, just sit here? Pretty much. See. Been here long? Long enough. You ever get tired of it?
It grows on you.
Like a fungus.
Oh, really? You're such a cut.
Well, I was just wondering if you ever did anything besides just sitting here.
Such as?
Well, I don't know, get up, walk around a little.
That kind of thing takes energy.
Talk maybe?
I thought that's what we were doing.
So did I.
Oh, people could be so funny.
I would say so.
Well, I just meant, is there ever anything that you do here? Like, I don't know, like knitting maybe? Like, you ever sit and talk and maybe knit or crochet?
Oh, people's already got sweaters by now.
Or Afghans maybe?
You're new here, aren't you?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm just passing through.
She's just bad to do. Oh, that's hysterical. I like that.
Don't mind Ethel. She gets this way when we have chow mein for lunch.
I think it was chop suey.
Listen, dear, let me tell you about this woman I used to know. After her husband died, she spent all her time knitting. Made Afghans. Turned them out once a week. Flame stitch.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Sometimes she did the rosette pattern.
Oh, that's really nice.
On every chair in the house. Pretty soon she put them on all the chairs in her kids' houses too.
And their beds. And their friends' houses. They even did an article on her in the Sunday Circular once. Called her the Afghan lady.
Then one day she decided she was going to knit a sweater for the refrigerator. Thought she'd make a cardigan with sleeves for the handle so the Amana wouldn't get cold at night.
Lime green it was.
Oh, good Lord.
That's what happens when you get into that kind of stuff. We don't intend to fall into that trap.
No, indeed.
Oh, whoa, is there anything else?
You can tell she hasn't been here long.
They're always that way in the beginning.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, we didn't mean anything. It's just that if you don't get the drill here right away, you're in for a fate worse than death.
Oh, what's that?
Acts and crafts.
What? Activities and crafts. You see,
If you act like you've got an ounce of brains, they automatically put you in the active group, dear.
treadmills, rowing contraptions. Believe you me, they will exhaust every single part of you.
But that's not the worst of it.
It's not?
Oh, no, no, no.
Just when you think you've done everything you can think of, they wheel in the carts.
Then you're really in for it.
What's on the cars?
Elmer's glue,
Old birthday cards.
construction paper, blunt point scissors, scotch tape, markers, crayons.
Oh, what's wrong with all that?
You got to make things.
They put cardboard toilet paper rolls in front of you, and you have to make Thanksgiving centerpieces, Easter bunnies, and flag holders for the 4th of July.
Do one, and quick as a wink, they come up with another. Every day it's a new one. You will be weaving strips of construction paper until you are blue in the face, coloring and painting and gluing.
Yarn, string, glitter, they put it in front of you day after day after day.
Oh, can't you just say you don't want to?
Oh, you can say it, but they won't leave you be if you don't make their yarn-covered coat hangers or whatever the fuck it is.
What's the matter? Is she gone?
Then she went in the office.
That was close.
I would say so.
Who was that?
The head therapist.
Miss, are we having a good time today?
Madam, I'm only here to help you. What a crock. We never let her see us home.
Never.
If we did, she'd have us in the activities room as quick as a wink.
Oh, the last thing you want to do is act normal around her.
Oh, the very last thing. Haven't you ever been to a nursing home before?
Oh, sure.
Did everybody look normal to you?
What did you think they were doing?
Didn't you think it's strange that everybody looked like they'd lost their minds?
Like they all had some kind of collective illness, like the blue flu when the cops all call in sick at the same time.
So you mean they're all pretending to be?
Nuts! Of course! I mean, you do know where nursing home therapists come from, don't you?
Not really. Nursing home therapists are kindergarten teachers with bad knees.
You see, they can't get on the floor with the little kids, but it's the same job.
They all go to the same school.
Yeah, that's where they all learn to talk like that and make all that crap out of cardboard and glue.
Then the ones who can sit cross-legged on the floor get jobs in kindergarten. The rest get jobs in nursing homes.
Yeah.
You see, the little tots can't do anything about it. They have to sit there and make all that stuff. But we have a choice.
But how do you stand it? I mean, day after day, just sitting there doing nothing.
Well, I guess we could go with a big exit.
But we're not choosing that.
Oh, not yet, anyway.
Oh, you mean
The only way out of here is horizontal. Once you're here, you're here. Until you're not anywhere anymore.
It's kind of like getting married.
No, it's not. You can reverse direction on that thing. People do it all the time.
Maybe like taking the veil?
no? You can reverse that now too.
Don't mind her. She's Presbyterian.
Well, why does it have to be this way? I mean, who made up the rules for nursing homes anyway?
Can't tell you that, honey. All I know is there are two types of people in here. People with badges and people without. The people with the badges get to tell the people without the badges what to do. That's just how it is.
You know, I had a dream once that we switched and we had the badges. I mean, after all, we've been here longer than they have. That should have worked something, don't you think?
You know, I just wonder how they'll feel when it's their turn.
Oh, you mean when they're here and somebody's bossing them around?
It's only a matter of time. The only difference between us and everybody else is the date on the calendar.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, we'd be out there instead of in here.
Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, what'll it be, Gladys, little girl? Are we, going or staying?
Well, I don't know. You know, whenever I had trouble making up my mind, George always used to flip a coin. Does he make out a nickel?
Are you kidding, honey? This is a nursing home. They took my last dime when I walked in the door.
Oh, wait, I got a quarter.
Would you look at that?
Ready for trick
I
or treat?
remember when I had quarters.
Oh, would you just flip that thing already?
All right, heads I go, tails I stay. Are you ready?
Some of us have been ready all day.
Can we do best 2 out of 3? I'm feeling guilty about Mom now, all the time, and it's wearing me down. Ken wanted me to go on a business trip with him, relax and get away. So I got a woman from an agency to come by, and my cousin to stop in just to check and make sure everything was okay. Still, I only had one thought the whole time we were gone. What if something happened? I lived it over and over in my mind. The hotel phone would ring, and someone would say, Doris, your mother died. And then I would have to fly home to make the arrangements. I could see myself standing in the funeral parlor, people coming up, taking my hand. So sorry, Doris. We're so sorry. And I would say, thank you for coming. Over and over again, I would say. But deep down inside, there was this tiny little voice saying, it's over. It's finally over. I would never have to walk into that house again and see her hair all wild or her boss, but best. Even so, I could feel myself breaking into pieces at the thought of it. For a while there, wrinkled duster and all the rest, my mother would be gone.
with my difficulties, tackle my problems. But this, I just really don't know. And it's my problem because she doesn't think she has a problem.
Want a donut?
No, thanks. I'm actually on a hunger strike until you're done deal.
Suit yourself. You know, Doris just got these yesterday and they're already stale.
You know, they're not the only thing going stale around here, honey. So, what do you say? Are you ready to kick the bucket?
Oh, keep your shirt on. Let me just finish this one.
Well, no! We're never gonna get out of here, man.
Who was it now? Somebody else is hanging on. What a nice surprise.
Hello, dear. How are you? You don't mind me dropping by, do you?
What? Mine seeing my best and oldest friend in all the world?
You can leave out the oldest, my Gladys. You know your birthday's 5.5 months before mine.
No, I'm not counting anymore. It's good to see you.
Jake, our building maintenance man, was dropping some stuff over in this neck of the woods, and I said, that's right near Gladys's house. I'll go along for the ride. Any chance to see you, Gladys, you know I'll take it.
Well, some people say you wish I was dead.
What?
Nothing. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, not right now. I thought I could help you out.
Help me with what?
Putting your affairs in order, dear. Have you taken care of your little address book like I told you?
Taking care of it.
We talked about this on the phone last week, remember? You need to go through it page by page and put a little star next to the names of all the people you want Doris to tell.
Tell what?
When something happens.
Oh my gosh, does everybody have a one-track mind today?
I read about it in the paper, Gladys, and it's really a good idea because when the time comes, everybody will know. The sooner you get this done, the better off you'll be.
Well, how will I be any better off?
Because it's taken care of. It's one less thing to worry about.
Well, I'm not worried about it. Not now. And you can't worry about anything once you're dead.
But dear, don't you see? It will help whoever's taking care of things. It will make it easier for them.
Why do I have to make it easier for them? I'm the one who's dying.
It's a nice thing to do, Gladys.
Nice? Oh, no. Baking somebody a walnut cream cake, that's a nice thing to do. Calling people up and telling them somebody died, I don't think that's nice at all, Mildred. Besides, why can't they just read about it in the paper?
Well, lots of people don't read the paper these days. It's so upsetting. It's all about people dying.
But you want to know when I die.
Well, of course, Gladys, you're my best friend.
Yeah, I guess.
And another helpful hint. All your important papers should be in a secure metal box.
What papers?
Well, you know, papers on investments. Well, not that you have any, but insurance policies, and most important, the grave deed should be in a strong metal box.
The grave deed?
The paper that shows where George is buried, you mustn't lose track of it.
Oh, I haven't lost track of it. I know exactly where George is buried.
I know you know where George is buried, but the cemetery needs that paper to open the grave. Doris will give it to the funeral director, he'll give it to the cemetery, and things will go smoothly. It will make a big difference.
Not to me.
You don't want problems at a time like that. If they don't have that paper, they won't be able to bury you.
Well, what are they gonna do then? Just leave me in the hearse? I'd be like in a permanent carpool.
My dad used to say you should always know where the grave deed is.
You know, George used to say that too. Oh, about the TV guide.
If it's not in a safe place, there's no telling who might get a hold of it.
Well, like grave robbers.
Someone might use it to bury someone else.
I've never heard of such thing.
Oh, you say so, huh?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my Aunt Ida? A meticulous housekeeper. You can eat off her floors. Anyway, after she died, her husband took up with this woman he met on a Knights of Columbus bus trip. Consuela, Carmelita, some foreign name like that. Anyway, 3 years to the day after, he dies. We think it was all that spicy food. Anyway, Ida had a 2-space grave plot, so they buried him next to Ida. Then guess what happened?
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
This Consuela person, she ups and dies, and since there was no more room on either side, and she spent all his money anyway, they buried her on top of him. But that's not the end of it. This Consuela's brother drops dead, and they bury him on top of Ida. Imagine, Ida ends up with the brother of her husband's second wife on top of her, and she's never even met the man. That's why you need to hold on to that grave deed. All your important papers should be in a secure metal box, so that in the event of a fire...
Oh my goodness, Mildred. First grave robbers, now fires.
Don't you remember when Alma Wada's house burned down?
Well, wait a minute. Was she the one whose husband had a glass eye?
I don't know. Anyway, when Alma's house was burning to the ground, I'll never forget it if I live to be 100. She walks in, cool as a cucumber, and comes out carrying this little metal box. She had everything in there. Firemen are running all over the place, and Alma sits down on the side of the steps in her turquoise chenille robe, holding that little metal box. And you could see she was a happy woman.
Oh, because of a little metal box.
I'm telling you, it can make all the difference in the world.
Well, gee, if I'd known that, I'd asked Santa for one years ago.
Gladys, sometimes you are downright exasperating.
Well, I don't mean to be Millie. It's, just the...
Oh, there's Jake, back to pick me up already. Well, I've got to go, but I'll see you Thursday for lunch, all right?
Sure.
And in the meantime, you get to work on that address book. You've got to take care of these things. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, Millie. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That Millie talking about how things ought to go smoothly, as if death was like an 8th grade graduation. Well, maybe I don't want it to go smoothly. Maybe I want things to be a little upset.
You want people like tearing their hair out type of thing?
I don't care about their hair, but it just seems like when somebody dies, somebody ought to at least blink. I mean, otherwise, it's as if their life didn't even matter. I always thought that that's why there's all that fuss when a baby was born. A new life on the earth and all that stuff. And people ought to sit up and take notice. Well, I think it should be the same way when somebody dies. Oh my.
No, what?
I just realized something. I'm oozing, aren't I?
Oozing?
Well, yeah, that's what George called it when somebody said they was going to leave and then it took them a half an hour to get out the door.
Well, if the shoe fits, honey.
Well, I guess I'm ready. What do we do?
Behold, the master at work. My darling, if you would just have a seat.
Is this gonna be like the Wicked Witch and the Wizard of Oz?
Hardly.
Greta Garbo and Camille?
Oh, well, everybody wants a whiz-bang finish.
Well, you only get one.
All right.
Well, no, it's okay. No, I don't know.
Come on.
I don't
Should we go down the list? You can't eat what you want, you can't do what you want. People always look down around at you, nobody understands you, your
Okay,
wrinkles are...
but I tell you the truth, I'm a little scared.
Just trust me. Alright?
Okay.
I'll start the count. 10, 9, 8,
I feel like we'll almost have to go and break up there.
6,
But
5,
I never want to go to bed.
4, 3. No! No! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it!
Just hold on for a minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Myrna!
Hello, dear.
Oh, I forgot you was coming.
Frank's still napping?
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot he was here too. I've been a little busy.
Busy? What on earth have you got to be busy with, Gladys? If my husband were gone, heaven forbid, I'd just have nothing to do the whole day long. Well, just go ahead with whatever it was. Don't mind me one little bit. You know, dear, if you put fabric softener in the rinse cycle, your clothes wouldn't clean like that.
I'm at death's door and she's worried about static clang.
What?
I said I didn't know it was clanging.
I noticed it the last time. Same thing last time I was here. So, I bought you some fabric softener. Princess was having a sale. You can pay me later.
Oh, well, that's very thoughtful of you, Myrna.
Oh, what else is a sister-in-law for?
I don't know. What else is a sister-in-law?
Oh, behave, Gladys.
And you'll always use it.
If I'm around long enough.
And Gladys, dear, heaven knows I'm the last person in the world to criticize, but when did you last wash this tablecloth?
Well,
Never mind. Here's what we'll do. Since Frank's not even up yet, we'll give it a good washing. And just for jollies, I'll take down these kitchen curtains and throw them in too. It'll be a real treat for you.
Myrna, it's a lot of trouble washing curtains.
Nonsense! What's a sister-in-law for?
Oh, we already answered that.
And since we're doing wash, we may as well do your
Oh,
clothes.
you do not have to do that, Myrna.
Why? Did you do wash yesterday?
No, but
Well, then we'll do it today. And you'll have all clean clothes.
maybe I don't need all clean clothes.
What do you mean by that? Did you take your pills today, dear?
Yes, I think so.
Have we been making unwise dietary choices again? Too much sweet stuff plays havoc with your digestive tract. You ought to know that by now.
I'm fine, Myrna. I'm just a little tired.
I better call Doris. She may want to move your appointment up.
What appointment?
With the doctor. Maybe she can get you in there today. Now, this could be a reaction to your medication. Then again, it may just be diet.
Please, Myrna.
Hello, Ken. This is Myrna. Yes, Frank's wife. Is Doris around? Oh, she is. Well, you see.
Do something about this.
Look, I've got nothing to do with people who aren't ready to check out.
Oh, big help you are. Grand Central Station up here. Can't even imagine if I'm here now. There it is.
Hello, Aunt Gladys.
today?
Oh, I'm fine, just
I
fine.
thought you would hear some company. Here's a pumpkinette loaf I made. Jack says it's a little stiff, but you always like yourself some coffee, so I figured it wouldn't matter to you.
Thank you, dear.
So, when do you think she'll be back from the hairdresser's? Oh, that long?
I don't know, Aunt Gladys. You don't look any too chipper to me.
Well, actually, I was
Go
just
away,
about to.
you play. Oh, play by the rules, dearie. Okay.
But I got this thing to take you out of your doldrums.
I've seen
Karen, I'll be off the phone in a minute. I'm trying to get a hold of the doctors. Trying to get a hold of Doris because I think we need a visit to the doctors.
Good idea. I don't like your color.
Maybe I don't like your color.
No, dear. Karen's just trying to help. Yes, Kim. In my opinion, a medical professional ought to take a look.
It
I
might,
don't need to see the doctor, Myrna.
it might be wise, Aunt Gladys. Have we been eating the wrong things again?
I don't know. Have we?
Oh, whoa.
Well, in the meantime, just look what I brought you. You're always such a wonderful seamstress. You're going to be absolutely fascinated by what I've got here.
Rags?
You're such a stitch. They're scraps for quilting.
Quilting?
Doris is gonna call. Doris is gonna call the minute she gets in.
Oh, that's good.
I'm so glad you're here, Karen. Now I feel more comfortable leaving her alone. I've got to get her wash done.
No, you don't, Myrna.
You go right ahead. I just know she's going to be thrilled when she gets into this. Look, Aunt Gladys, I've been tucking these old pieces of scrapping back for years. Why, here's Chuck's old fishing pants. Just tons of stuff. Never caught any fish with these pants, but whatever. Why, I must have half a dozen bags down in the basement. And Chuck came up with the best idea yet. He said I ought to let you sort and stack the quilt squares.
How thoughtful of Chuck.
All you have to do is separate them by color and fabric. And each piece needs to be measured 4¼ by 4¼ square inch and iron flat so it's ready to be quilted. Chuck's Aunt Bridget used to do this by the hour.
Wait a minute. But wasn't she the one they had to put away?
Yes, poor thing.
Do you do your nightgowns on cold water or hot?
I don't know. Warm, I guess. You don't have to do that, Myrna.
Nonsense, nothing to it.
I always do mine by hand. They last longer that way.
Yes, but this is hers. So,
Look, another piece of little product. Isn't it cute?
Ducky.
Think there's a little dry oatmeal up around the top. Oh, never mind. The whole bunch has to be washed anyways. When Aunt Myrna's and the others will put this in. I'll go get the other bags out of the car and lay them on the table.
Did she say half a dozen bags in the basement?
Why can't they just leave me alone?
Oh, what is this, an old Indian trail or something?
Oh, walking on next.
Afternoon, Aunt Gladys. Can I come in?
Well, sure, Henry. I wasn't expecting you.
I just need to sit down somewhere for a while.
Well, make yourself at home, darling.
Thanks, Aunt Gladys. You know I've always felt close to you.
Well, of course, I've known you since you was a baby.
That's why I came here. I just need to talk to somebody.
I guess
say this. Mary kicked me out.
What?
She kicked me out of the house. She says I'm stuck in a rut, that I won't try anything new. I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, I just can't even believe that. I mean, you guys are like Franks and beans, a couple of salt and pepper shakers.
I thought so too. But I went to get my hair cut yesterday afternoon, and the oil topped off in the Mercury, and the air pressure checked in the tires, just like I always do the third Monday of the month. And when I got back, she'd put my clothes in suitcases. They were all lined up on the front porch. She even put Petey's cage out there. There that poor bird was, feathers all ruffled up, shivering in the breeze. It nearly broke my heart.
Oh no!
She even had the lock changed. I tried my key and it didn't work. Mrs. Grimes across the street said the locksmith came right after I left. She must have had the whole thing planned. I couldn't get into my own house. And when I knocked on the door, she threw my cigar band collection in my face. Can you imagine?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What did you do?
Well, I drove around for the longest time. Finally, I went to the all-you-can-eat buffet at Lamston's. They've got chicken and dumplings on Mondays, and Mary and I used to... Well, anyway, I went up there, and it felt kind of strange going down that long line of food all alone. There I was, looking at the coleslaw, the string beans, the potato salad, which I liked, though Mary always said it gave her gas. The pickled apple slices, the bread pudding. Of course, I didn't feel like eating any of it, not a bite. But somehow, I got through it. I skipped the Dutch apple pie, though. You know, they give you a slice of Dutch apple pie that's this big.
Do they?
Anyway, I worked my way through the chicken and dumplings, and I thought, and then I came here.
Here?
Oh, last night. I sat out there. I parked out at the end of the street so nobody would see me.
Well, where did you sleep?
Oh, sitting in the car. It was a little hard on Petey, poor bird. His cage was kind of on a slant on the car seat. He sort of hopped around for a while, tilted up against his seat cup, and drifted off.
Oh, well, bless your heart, Henry. You should have come in here or something.
I thought that's what you'd say. You always were a welcoming person, Aunt Gladys. You always did have a warm heart, no matter what else folks said about you.
Well, of course, Henry. I mean, you are my oldest nephew, after all. Can I get you something? Some coffee, maybe?
Oh no, I don't want to put you into any trouble, but that would be nice.
All right. Something to eat, maybe?
No, I don't want to be a bother.
All right. Well, if you think of it.
A couple of fried eggs over easy would just hit the spot, and of course, if you had a little bacon, that would be great. That and some butter toast will hold me till supper.
Supper?
Not that I have an appetite.
Oh, no, of course not.
You know, while you're getting that together, is it alright if I grab my bags from the car?
Your bags?
I just hate to leave my shirts all stuffed in a bag. They get all wrinkled. Would you happen to have a few hangers?
Well, I guess in the spare bedroom. Oh, no, wait a minute. Frank's still in there.
But the spare room is empty most of the time, right? I think I could get my things in there. It might be a little tight, but I'll manage.
Your things?
Not that I'll be staying for any amount of time. You understand. I'll just go get my bags.
What is wrong with these people? He thinks I'm a short article. She thinks I'm a quilt stacker. All these years, all this time, and nobody knows who I am. Berta thinks I don't know how to do wash. Frank thinks I'm a nitwit. Mildred talks to me like I'm in second grade. And Doris, my baby, sends a stranger here to bring me food. They've all got me stuck in some other time. Oh, making meals, sewing things. I am just too tired for all that. And then they keep trying to fix me. Like I'm some car they can tinker with. I have known these people my whole life, and they don't know who I am. Why is that?
Well, you make them uncomfortable.
What did I do?
You changed.
How?
Lots of ways. And, you know, they want the old Gladys. You know, the way Gladys used to be. Or they want the new, improved Gladys. And that's why they keep tinkering. You see, you remind them of a time that's going to be their turn to change, and they don't want to think about that.
Well, why can't they just accept me the way I am now?
I'm telling you, they can't handle it.
So I should just die?
Well, I mean, when you do, they'll all breathe a sigh of relief.
Because
Well, because it's your turn. And that means they don't have to go yet.
I feel like Fay Ray when they gave her up to King Kong.
So what do you say, old girl? I mean, come on, before somebody else beats a path to your door.
Yeah, I guess so. But tell me something. What's it gonna be like?
Ah, the $1 million question. You know, that's what everybody wants to know. You know, it's just, different.
Really? That's all you got for me?
You know what, I heard a preacher say once, it's like before a baby is born. If the baby could choose, it would choose to stay in the world it was, where all of its needs are met, it's comfortable, and everything's satisfactory. But the baby can't choose. So, screaming and yelling, it goes from a world it was to a place far more beautiful than it could have ever imagined. How does that sound?
Not bad. Okay, and this time I'll count to 3. Oh, wait a minute. How do I look? Should I get my hair done before we go ahead with this thing?
Look here, dearie. When we get out of this, you will look as good as you did on your last best day ever.
My last best day, huh? All right.
That washing machine is acting up, Gladys. It's making a big boom.
Come on.
What? I feel like it. I'm not thinking of it. There's a random backup.
Hey, already, come on! That mattress is way too soft.
No, indeed. I'm sure gonna miss her.
You two knew each other for a long time, didn't you, Miss Mildred?
From second grade on up. She was 5.5 months older than I am, but of course I never brought that up.
Probably hard to lose good time.
Gladys was the salt of the earth. We had lunch together every week. My oh my, Thursdays will never be the same.
Perhaps in time you'll find someone else to have lunch with.
Well, there is a woman on the 4th floor. She's a little fancier than Gladys. You know, if I had said to Gladys, let's dress up for a change and go to the Silver Tea Room for lunch, she would have said, who wants to eat watercress? Do I look like a rabbit?
You're right about that. Aunt Glass was a real meat and potatoes person.
Yes, she just loved to chat and chew. The potato chips were a bit greasy for my taste, but Gladys was nuts about the place. In fact, I used to take the chips from my plate and put them on hers. And those little packages of crackers they gave you with your meal, if she didn't eat them with her lunch, she put them in a pocketbook and take them home. She even took them off other people's tables, too.
All in her pocketbook? I can just see her doing that.
Yep, there's nobody like Gladys.
We never did finish that one.
No, she didn't get to finish the fruit.
Well, Frank, what do you think?
It's Gladys, all right.
You hit the nail on the head. I'll say this. She looks wonderful. Doesn't she look wonderful?
Like a queen.
The Queen Mother.
They did a swell job.
You know, to me she looks as if she looks exactly
Like she's sleeping.
That's it, Frank.
Oh, they do wonderful work here.
No question.
Of course, it wasn't exactly unexpected.
Oh no! Months ago, I told Myrna to lay out my black tie.
That's what he said. Myrna, lay out my black tie. I knew. He said to me, I've got a feeling, isn't that right?
That's what I said. I had a feeling.
That's why I told him to go see her. That's why in her final hours, he was at his sister's side.
I'm sure glad I was there. We all knew it was coming.
Well, with her diet, what could you expect?
Many's the time I said, Aunt Gladys, you are what you eat.
I loved her like a sister, but cream donut after cream donut, it's all the woman ate.
Frank said over and over, she's digging her grave with her teeth.
That's what I said. Digging her grave with her teeth.
But you couldn't change it, Gladys. She was like an old Jew.
I stopped in to see her as often as I could. Not that I want to pat myself on the back or anything, but I was pretty devoted to her.
Oh, we all did the best we could for Gladys.
But things just seemed to fall apart after Uncle George died.
Yeah, she was pretty much lost at sea after he went.
Not to speak ill of the dead, but neither one of them had any sense when it came to spending money.
You can say that again. Talk about extravagance.
Frank always says some people know how to handle money and some people don't.
Yes, the both of them seemed to think that the thing to do with it was to spend it.
Well, with an attitude like that,
I wonder what Doris is going to do with the furniture. Chuck says, he says he's sorry he couldn't be here, but his game was going into double overtime. He says the china cabinets will make an ideal place for his bear grand collection. He's got nearly 240 brands now.
Well, not that Frank and I
given the subject a moment's thought. But those green brocade curtains would look lovely in her living room. Naturally, we wouldn't take them this week.
Of course not.
I'm just glad she didn't linger. I would have hated to have seen her linger.
Nothing worse than lingering.
Going fast, that's the best. Like buried Thor Settler's dad, dropped dead at the dinner table. He put his fork down and his head fell right into the mashed potatoes. Bernie said, it's a good thing they didn't have gravy with dinner that night. Mashed potatoes right up to his ears.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Where is the, she was such a wonderful person. And where is the, what are we gonna ever do without her? They are not saying the right words.
Look, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I've got nothing to do with people who aren't ready to check out.
Oh my gosh. And Myrna telling everybody I took crackers off other people's tables. I only did that once. Oh, and she said, she looks so wonderful. What is wonderful? I'm dead lying in a box. And Henry, you're Woodsie. Well, he's chicken and dumplings in a cream pastry.
Oh, come on, look, Gladys, let's just shake the dust off our feet. Come on now.
Well, hold on a minute. I want to see if they gave me a wrist corsage. I always wanted a wrist corsage.
This is a wake, not a prom.
I told you I should have had my hair done before we went through with this thing. Look at that color. It's peacock blue.
It's like a robin's egg blue to me. I mean,
Why on earth? I look so stomachy. Why'd they put me in that dress anyway? You know, I was getting ready to give that dress away to the Goodwill. Now I'm wearing it for all of eternity. You know, it just goes to show you should not put things off.
I mean, you do look a little upholstered.
Yeah, prop me up. I look like a chair.
Oh, there's Doris. Doris, I'm so sorry.
Hello, dear.
Hi,
Hi, Doris.
How you doing?
I'm so sorry, dear.
Condolences, Doris.
If there's anything I can do.
very sorry, hon.
Sorry it had to happen. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thanks.
So what do you say, Gladys? Hey, George is waiting.
George, what did you tell me?
Oh, I put, standard regulations and policy,
Wait a minute. Wait, who is that? Is that his mother?
Well, everybody has to go somewhere.
I guess so. Wait. Officer, thank you.
Just doing my job.
George, honey! Oh, and it's so good to see you, Mother Overmeyer.
I gotta stop getting so involved. Oh, and to all you out there, I'll catch you later.
Okay, getting ready to start the music in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtain open.
Thank you.
Big round of applause for our studio audience. Good job, y'all. Special acknowledgement to our artists, the Discovery Quilters. To our MC, me, Kate Keaton. For hair and makeup, we have Josie Hoffman and Heather Andre. Set design, Jane Willis and Penny Wolfenbarger. Front of house, Lynn Atkinson, Jane Willis and Kenny Wolfenbarger. Set construction, Kenny and Brent Fletchall and Andrew St. Pierre. Graphics, Dave and Ellie Keaton. Publicity, Greg Burford. Costumes, Maria Fletchall. Stage manager, Patty Ellison. Assistant to the director, Ann Gables. And let's hear it for our director, Kay Keaton. Thank you all for joining us tonight and being such an awesome studio audience. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Please link us up on Facebook and leave a review of your thoughts on the play. We all love seeing what you have to say. And give the cast and crew time to get to the foyer for a final goodbye. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night.